Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai922. Sakamoto! Oh, days. Yeah, this one was hard. This one went really hard. Um, really, this episode can be characterized as being two halves. The first half is filled with exposition, backstory, with Asakura, who is the lead scientist, who basically tells Lou all about Shin. When he was a kid, how he got the powers, the clairvoyant powers, the whole 9 yards. Well, that and the fight with Shin, Sakamoto, and Scary Scientist Man. His name being Mad, what's this guy's name again? Mad Hiroguchi. So that's basically the first half. We begin with, I believe, the introduction with Asakura. And we get scenes with Shin being a little kid, defending the lead scientist because everybody says, oh, it's impossible, he can't do it, also the crap. And, he tells them off and everything. And then one night, the lead scientist makes a breakthrough of creating superhuman powers for people. Shin drinks the potion that he created, and this potion essentially gives him clairvoyant abilities. And the other scientists are weirded out by it, and they shun him. But he doesn't care, and then he just leaves. He runs away because the doctor, the lead scientist, Asakura, wanted to try to take it away from him. And said, he didn't like that. That's where the flashback ends. They break out from the prison, the cell they were in. And we have the continuation of Hiroguchi against Shin and Sakamoto. What ends on happening, pretty back and forth, but what ends on really happening is, of course, this guy has to go full beast mode. He injects himself with all these drugs and he gets really huge. And what they decide to do, Sakamoto got hit with this drug that basically forces him to attack Shin instead of Hiroguchi. So what they do, Shin's facing Sakamoto and behind Hiroguchi. He dodges all of Sakamoto's attacks and they land on Hiroguchi and he knocks him the fuck out. I was like, damn. That's not the meat and potatoes though, this episode. After that, we focus it being more on Shin and Sakamoto. They go further in. And Sakamoto gets separated from Shin. Shin ends up fighting Invisible Man guy from I forgot his name. Let me see. Natsuki. Seba. So he fights Seba, and Sakamoto bumps into the two from the Order and Reindeer Head Man. Of course, I'm talking about Kashima. So it's Kashima, the woman, and the other guy, blonde-haired guy with a hammer from the Order. What's funny is when Sakamoto shows up, he lands right on the guy. Now, the Order assassins think they defeated him. Because they killed his henchman, and then they think they defeated him. He breaks his neck. No, he's still alive. And Sakamoto lands right on top of him, and the girl's like, teddy bear! Because he's fat, I don't know. The girl's name, we find out, well, I'm looking it up. she wasn't really. She kind of. They kind of mentioned her name. Is Osaragi. And the other dude's name is Shiba. Or Shiba. We're just going to call him Shiba. So Shiba and her, Ragi, they are with Sakamoto fighting against the guy who they were trying to defeat. By the way, Reindeer Man picks off his head and he's got all these stitches and he starts removing them. This guy is a living fortress of weapons. His left hand, he takes it off, are swords. His right hand is a gun, and he has I could be crazy here, a laser. A fucking laser coming out of his mouth. And Sakamoto ends up fighting him. To escape. That's what basically transpires in that fight. Now, but to all this, one other person shows up to help out Shin, which was Hisuke from the episode not too long ago. Because, Shin fights against Seba, and it looks like he's going to lose, but then he notices the bird, and he takes the hit, and Seba gets shot. I'm just surprised by it. But that's more or less what happened in the episode. But I should mention, it was really bloody. Yeah, because that woman I mentioned before, Osaragi, yeah, she's got an interesting weapon. A buzzsaw! Not joking around. She has like a saw in her position. And she's cutting off heads. There's like a bunch of bodies there. I was like, holy shit. Very bloody. It was very bloody second half of this episode. So, but that more or less what happened. I thought this was a very poignant episode. I thought it was more graphic, more interesting. I got a lot more fights. So it was really emphasizing the Sakamoto Days stamp of assassins with this episode. But we find out also the master that Kashima follows is one that Sakamoto fought and defeated. That's the guy with the white hair who's painting X's all over the place. So this is more elaborate than what we assumed. But overall, I give this a 9 out of 10. Total knockout of the park home run for this episode. I believe we're going to have more. I think it's 11 or 12. I think that's how many episodes we're going to get here. And then we'll be done with well, actually, I should mention they're coming with another part. So this has 11 episodes. So 11 episodes, we're looking at, this was 8, 3 more. But from my understanding, this is coming back in the summer, I think. So look forward to that. Good episode, like I said, pretty awesome. Sometime this month, I'll try to see if I do another video about what I'm going to do for the spring. Spring is really barren. It is. It's not a lot of things I want to do as far as episode reviews are concerned. I count maybe 1 or 2. Maybe, possibly. But that's all I got for you guys. Bobcat Night 22, another Sakamoto Days in the books. Really, like I said, it's so bloody in the second half. So freaking bloody. I'll see you guys later. Peace.